In Adelaide at Morfordville is the Breeders' Stakes.
Racing, and one of the best away, Warwick Castle away quickly too was Genoir, and going with them in the early part Marinsky, and now Prosperous Lady drives up on the inside of horses, and with them too was Good Time Dancer, followed then by Queen Regent. Pride of Ingenue 3 and 4 deep early, up ahead of a Sovereign Lady, pushing up on the inside Record Dash. Pride of Ingenue lying about 8th, further back in the field Very Droll Melbourne Zone was next, followed by Warwick Castle a fair way back, then Baldanza, and in that group with them too as they come towards the turn here was Fire Wonder. Glowing Adelaide's up about midsection and Deep can't get in. Warwick Castle back to third last. Fire Wonder now second last. Azar's Girl last of all. Prosperous Lady, the bookies hope, the leader on the turn, led by 3/4 now to in second position Genoir. Queen Regent slips up on the inside of those. Sovereign Lady follows them through, and here she comes, Little Pride of Ingenue. She's winding up, and so too is Record Dash. Queen Regent got a length in front. Pride of Ingenue now under the whip. Sovereign Lady next, followed by Record Dash. Ricky Moore trained, Queen Regent in front. She's a length and a half to Sovereign Lady. Record Dash coming at them. Queen Regent still in front. Sovereign Lady powering home the inside. Sovereign Lady has done best and I think has just won. Sovereign Lady from Queen Regent. Record Dash. Baldanza. Further back then Marinsky, followed by Prosperous Lady. Pride of Ingenue knocked up. Warwick Castle further back in the field. They were followed by Fire Wonder. Further back Azar's Girl. Then further back the Good Time Dancer. They were followed then by Melbourne Zone, who did very little. Very Droll. Glowing Adelaide well back, pulling up quickly though over the line, and one of the last ones in towards the tower was Marinsky.
Right, Sovereign Lady, Harry White, trained by George Hanlon. This one has had the one run over there in Adelaide behind Pride of Ingenue, but she's got the prize today in the Breeders' Stakes. Sovereign Lady defeating Queen Regent, 8 ahead of 9, and third to number 2, Record Dash, 8, 9 and 2 on race 5, 8, 9 and 2. Just reverting back to Sydney, there was no third tote for Lord Highbrow, no third dividend for Lord Highbrow, number 1 in that third placing over there in Sydney. Now, the next event, Adelaide, race number 6. Approximate odds here, number 1, Wolver Action, 5.15, 120. 2 Apollo Run on the St Ledger, 90 and 60. Ambrosia Pell, number 3, 19 and 175. Excels, 10.40, 180. Terrific, 155.60. Derby Hope, 6.30 and 85 a place. 7 is out. Zambrelic, number 8, 10.30 and 150. Bonjour, number 9, 68, 66.80 and $7. So the favourites are the Victorians, Apollo Run, fairly short ahead of the second pick, which is Terrific, and the holdings $13,600 for the win. The place $4,600 for race number 6. That's the 2,700 metre St Ledger coming to you from Morfordville in South Australia. Now for race number 5, number 8, Sovereign Lady, $14.60 for the win, $3.45 a place. 9, Queen Regent, $6.50, and number 2, Record Dash, $1.25, and the numbers are 8, 9 and 2. 8, 9, 2 for Adelaide race 5, the Breeders' Stakes there, Harry White, the Reading Rider, and the Quinella and Trifecta dividends declared the moment we have correct weight. Right, grandstand you're with. Let's have a look at that official dividend declared there for the stayers up there in Sydney. There were only 7 runners, so there was no third tote for Lord Highbrow. Emperor Shadow, 235.95. Mount Tambu, 245. No third for number 1, Lord Highbrow. Quinella, $15.85. A trifecta, $53 even. 741, and definitely no tote for number 1, third placing, and that went to Lord Highbrow.
Starter up on the platform, ready to jump. They're racing. Bravery began quite smartly from gate 12, and Kurabolka began okay. Sarah Strina quickly away, and Sinclair popping into a nice posse over on the inside in the early stages. Great Walk is showing plenty of speed coming down the straight the first time, and in fact she's going to take up the running. It's Great Walk crossing over onto the rails to lead Joint Account. Sinclair pulling a little bit on the inside of Marlotta, Kratom and Kurabolka. Judy Ann about 4 deep. Bravery in between horses. Tajara's 1 away from the rails, racing on the inside of Bravery. Ironic Lady popping up into a handy spot, running about 6th. Miss Tess is trapped a bit wide on the turn out of the straight. Now Sinclair getting back to midfield on the inside of Sarah Strina. Then English Garden, Stormy Glennis, Palace Revolt a long way back. So too is Winifred Street, Kratom, and Twining is last of all. Heading up towards the 1600, Joint Account takes over. Leads by a length, Judy Ann now second. 2 away third, Kurabolka. 1 to Great Walk on the inside of Ironic Lady, beautifully placed. Marlotta running sixth on the inside. A half to Miss Fleet and then Miss Tess on the outside. Back along the rails is Sinclair and then Bravery and Tajara there in the middle. A length and a half to Sarah Streiner, then Stormy Glennis and English Garden. Palace Revolt a fair way from them in the early part of the race, and then Winifred Street. A break of 4 lengths to Twining and Kratom at the rear, 1,300 metres out. They race along the back straight, and the leader, Joint Account. There's no speed on at the moment. Joint Account by a length and a half. Judy Ann running second. There goes Sarah Streiner from back in the field. He wasn't happy with the pace, so he's let the New Zealand filly go right up around the outside of them, and she's moved into third or fourth place on the outside. Kurabolka next in between horses there, Ironic Lady. Wonder Bravery, who's tracking forward behind Sarah Streiner. Great Walkers next on the inside, and one to Miss Tess and Marlotta, then Tajara. Miss Fleet going backwards at the moment, being passed by Sinclair, English Garden. A length to Stormy Glennis, Palace Revolt, then Winifred Street, Twining, and Kratom is at the rear of the field. Coming down the side, 700 metres out, Joint Account about to be joined by Judy Ann on the outside. 1 length away third, Ironic Lady, who's had a beautiful run. Bravery's a bit wide coming to the home turn. She's 4 deep, but she's going up to them. Sarah Streiner just inside of her, going forward as well. Tajara just behind them, coming to the outside. In the straight now, 400 metres to go. Judy Ann takes the lead. Here comes Bravery with a big run, and Ironic Lady is going with her. 3 of them stretched across the track, 300 metres out. Bravery now, she shoots to the lead on the outside. She's in front of Judy Ann and Ironic Lady. They're clear of Tajara, English Garden. Bravery, she's drifting out to the middle of the track, but she's in front. Cassidy content to ride her hands and heels. Now he pulls the whip on her. Judy Ann's boxing on gamely, but Bravery's too strong, and it's the Oaks to Bravery. Bravery first, Judy Ann second. Third, Ironic Lady, then English Garden and Tajara. Marlotta the next one home, then Sarah Streiner, Miss Tess. Followed in by Stormy Glennis, Palace Revolt, Winifred Street, Sinclair. Great Walk, Kurabolka, Miss Fleet. Well back, Joint Account, Kratom and Twining, one of the last home.
Good staying performance, although she drifted out in the middle of the track there. Bravery, too good for them. Favourite Bravery, number 1, Jim Cassidy, a double for Cassidy and for Mayfield Smith. And Bravery has defeated Judy Ann. And third placing to Ironic Lady, and the Sydney fillies have run 1, 2 and 3, 1, 9 and 7, 1, 9, 7 for the Group 1 $125,000 Queensland Oaks, race number 5.
A little bit early, I think, for the upcomer, and as they settle down, the early leader Salesforce from Famasa. Third, Phoenix Dragon on the inside of Sunny Piper. 3 or 4 lengths Attila Prince, a length further back Gembisk, followed by Tropical Prince on the inside. Excited second last, and Absolute Bold Star. At the 1100 metres, and Salesforce gets his own way in front, bit more than a length the break now on Famasa. 1/3 the heavily backed Phoenix Dragon on the inside of Sunny Piper, a good gap of 4 or 5 to Gembisk. Then Attila Prince, 1 off the rails, 1.5 Tropical Prince on the inside of Excited, and nearly 2 lengths to Bold Star. No change coming down the side, and at the 800 metres, Salesforce inclined to pull a shade, a length and a quarter for Massa. Phoenix Dragon, the third, travelling over on the inside of Sunny Piper, 5 or 6 Gembisk, Attila Prince, Tropical Prince. A length further away, Excited, and 2 to Bold Star. Onto the corner, 500 ahead of them here, and Salesforce a length for Massa, 1.5 Phoenix Dragon, a length Sunny Piper, Gembisk, and then Tropical Prince getting up on the inner. Around the corner they come. Salesforce a bit more than a length on Famasa. Phoenix Dragon on the inside, and then comes Sunny Piper. At the 250, Little Pal pulls the whip on Salesforce. Famasa comes at it. Then Sunny Piper, plenty of room for Phoenix Dragon to come through, and here's the Dragon. At the 150, Phoenix Dragon chasing Famasa and Sunny Piper. Almost 3 in line. Sunny Piper the outside doing better, and Sunny Piper beat Famasa. Attila Prince got up for third from Excited and Gembisk. Salesforce dropped out of it, and then Bold Star and Tropical Prince.
Sunny Piper the winner. John Marshall, number 2, defeating 1 Famasa, and third, number 6, Attila Prince, 2, 1 and 6. On the 2 East 2.2 light handicap, race number 6 from Rose Hill there, 2, 1 and 6. It's called by Ian Craig. Let's have a look at the odds now for race number 7. On the 5th from Brisbane, the Oaks, Bravery 95.75, Judy Ann $1.10, Ironic Lady $1.20, 197, the Quinella $3.40, the trifecta $36.95, $36.95 for the trifecta on the Oaks in Brisbane for 1, 9 and 7. Now, the situation with the football, the VFL, let's check some of those scores of the 4 games being played today. Football scores coming up now, and half-time. Carlton, a good lead over North Melbourne, 27-point lead, 11-11, 77, 8-2, 50 for North Melbourne. Fitzroy and Melbourne, still only...
Line good. Racing.
came out in a fair line. Eaton Party dropped out to the back of the field. Silver Scout, Rolls Voice, Unlimited Space a little bit slow to get going. Periander Mob Law hopped out quickly from Daimus, settling down from Past Habit. Over along the inside, settling there was Taj Volant, followed by Adam's Mate. They're followed by Peaceful Prince, and further back in the field, Unlimited Space when they settle. Around it goes Lord Tiamo. Chetford back beyond midfield on the outside of Indian Bow and Silver Scout, then Rolls Voice, then Bowl Sprat in a gap, then to Cadonia Boy, and last of all Eaton Party. Mob Law got to the fence and led. He's going to take some rolling from there. He led by a length now. Daimus went up second to the 700 metre mark, followed by Periander. Lord Tiamo very wide around Peaceful Prince. Off the fence went Past Habit. 2 lengths to Chetford, improving around Silver Scout, and then further back in the field Taj Volant, and they've kicked away from Rolls Voice and Peaceful Prince. 400 to go. Daimus went up to Mob Law in the straight. Mob Law's on the rail though. He's under the whip as Daimus on the outside put its head in front. Then further out Past Habit. Chetford weaving through from Lord Tiamo, and Silver Scout gets out now. Daimus swept to the front of the 200 metre mark with Silver Scout starting to wear him down. They're clear of Past Habit, but Daimus a length in front. Silver Scout trying hard from Past Habit, but Daimus is finding plenty, and Daimus will get the money, scoring nearly a length to Silver Scout. Past Habit just got third from Chetford fourth. Then Mob Law gave in from Periander. Then further back in the field, Unlimited Space, Lord Tiamo, Rolls Voice, Bowl Sprat. Further back Taj Volant, Cadonia Boy, Adam's Mates, Peaceful Prince, Indian Bow, Eaton Party, and he's the last runner in. Daimus the winner here, number 1, ridden by S. Aitken. Quickly got the upper hand from Mob Law when they got down to the 200 metre mark. And obviously the key to the horse is to keep freshening him up. That's what trainer Alan Williams has done again here today, and it's been a good win. Silver Scout looked a chance when he got clear, but just couldn't peg back the winner. And Past Habit has got into third, just ahead of Chetford. Chetford, it's a little bit slow to get going. He didn't jump away at any great rate, and he was back just past midfield when they... Now, Sydney, let's have a look at the totes. 2 Sunny Piper, $3.80, $1.05. 1 for Massa, $1.05. And number 6 Attila Prince, $3.25. 216 and correct weight. Quinella, $7.65. And the trifecta, $331.95. $331.95. 216 and correct weight. Rosehill race 6. We've got correct weight at Sandown for race 6. Correct weight, the margins here were 1 1/4 by 4, and the time 1:14.8. The winner Daimus, number 1, $6.30, and for the place $1.85. 4 Silver Scout $1.90, and 12 Past Habit $1.60. The Quinella $25.25. The double $93.60, and the trifecta $927.15. $927.15 for the trifecta, 1, 4 and 12.